Let's see if Cleveland can beat the away Cleveland. The home. Hold on. Yep, it's a little bit behind. I don't care.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Browns going up against the Browns. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden.
Oh my God, dude, that was...
Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Complete here to Gary Barnidge. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
30 yards on the play there. And it'll give the Browns a first down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Oh my God.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Isaiah Crowell take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Okay.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop. Second down following the run.
Colin Farr.
Again, it's Crowell. This will go for 5 up to the 33. Demario Davis there on the stop. You know, Hugh Jackson said early on he was hoping to get Crowell 1,000 yards this season, but just 28 yards in Week 15 might have ended that hope. But you've told me you think he's a building block for these Browns.
I do, and I think that the numbers in this case about Isaiah Crowell don't tell the full story, because remember, this is a team that's played from behind in just about every game this year, which means the running game gets neglected. They have to throw it around the park. That means Isaiah Crowell doesn't touch the ball as much as he needs to. You give him the right number of carries, good game situations, he's a 1,000-yard runner each and every year.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken around the 12. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Browns take the field again on offense as they look ahead to next year. I know a lot of their fans have already done that. They're still in the tough AFC North. They're not avoiding that. But what can they do in the draft to improve?
This is going to sound trite, partner, and I don't mean it to. But what they need to do in the draft is actually hit on players. And that's been the tough part for them. They've had a lot of high draft choices in recent years, but they haven't really panned out. You have guys that were picked at two #1 picks a couple of years ago. Neither one of them with the team at this moment. They've got to hit on the guys that they take in order to improve this roster.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And it's second down. Second and 10 now. Griffin. It's caught. It's Barnidge over the middle. Gary Barnidge. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gary Barnidge, 54 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes the plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts, it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of get a look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman, tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple of blocks. They look good doing it there. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Shift together here from the D-line. From midfield now, here's Griffin.
I should put a spy.
And he comes back with one complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough third down awaits them.
So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. He's got time. He finds Coleman.
Wow.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Back with Charles Davis. Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Griffin going to give to Crowell.
I
And
blitzed
and work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right?
He's got his target.
Yeah,
it's
Coleman
for a Browns touchdown.
Okay.
Corey Coleman, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. To return, it's George Atkinson.
Oh, go, 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 go. No!
He's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here.
Oh, my bad. I thought he had two arms.
And still for me, with the injuries, every time he carries that football, you just kind of hold your breath, don't you?
You have to, because you noted it. The injuries in the past have derailed his career up until this point. Now we're seeing some more evidence of him using his legs again, but he does have to be careful. They need him out on the field.
Yeah, RG3, you got to have him out there. So explosive. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Wait, what? The referees were 19?
Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't
Oh,
it?
this is run.
Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right
More
here.
blitzing.
Jamar Taylor will be credited with a tackle. 3rd down now following the run. They'll try to run for it with Corral.
Yes.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. Here's Randall Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be taken at the 10. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Robert Griffin III now gears up to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. One of the key aspects of Robert Griffin III's game coming out of college and his rookie year in the NFL, his legs. Maybe he's got him back and has some confidence again after his knee injury.
Yeah, looked back a little circa 2012 there on that scramble and run.
And when he does that, he becomes a better overall quarterback.
Got a little handsy there, defensive holding, Charles.
And defenders will get away with as much as you will allow. The 5-yard mark tells the officials where the
throw is RG3. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And avoids the contact by sliding. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Browns are going to have a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Going underneath for Crowell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Griffin. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Griffin on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
What a pass.
Gary Barnidge with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Boom.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
The Cleveland Browns can beat themselves.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
No
it's
field
just
goal
their
range.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Still back there. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Griffin. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Can I block the kick?
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Parkey's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
On first down, Griffin. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, what?
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed.
What?
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Browns now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Browns, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Browns opening drive. He stays up the middle on the run, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Browns now on top. Browns with the football late in the first. Griffin's going to find his mark. This play goes for a score. The Browns up now by 14. Browns take it at the 1. Coleman's wide open here on the catch, and this play goes for a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Browns take it at the 6. Coleman's by himself here, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Browns up by 2 touchdowns. Browns have it at the 25. Pass will be completed over the middle, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Lead grows to 21. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles.
Dude, I just threw it. I wasn't thinking of him. He was gonna catch it, but wow. Technically over 3 defenders, because then this guy, number 24, Campbell, he must. Williams, he must. Wait, no, whatever his name is. Look at that catch. Dang.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we'll resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. Start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Partner, a lot of people think the tight end's a safety valve position, but I think in situations like this, he's often a primary receiver, and they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, missed an opportunity indeed to pick up the first. They try and bring the pressure, but he still gets off a good one. What a spin. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
What the heck, dude?
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They were
Should
able
I
to get
just
the ball
chunk it
back
up
here,
to
didn't
50
surrender
prior
any points.
again?
Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
I'm so tempted just throwing it up to 50
by scoring some points.
prior.
To get a little more cushion.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes us down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw is RG3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down, Griffin. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Gary Barnes from 3 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Who's watching?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists in their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help. If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Automatic first down.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
And Griffin gives to Crowell. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nice. Looking for Barnes, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his
I don't even know who you are.
At the 39-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, Oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the defense. And Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
And it's incomplete. A solid pass breakup that time by Joe Hayden.
Good to see him out there on the field, moving around, playing well. Joe Hayden, if you talk to the NFL guys, when you list the best corners in the game, Joe Hayden's name always comes up for reasons we just saw, just like that.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, and we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll go with a big back, Crowell.
No, I messed that up. I had a wide open strike.
On 4th and goal from the 2. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And not great starting field position here for the offense. And we shift our focus to Isaiah Crowell. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Room here to run. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Griffin gives to Crowell on the draw. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Griffin finding time as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Boom, boom.
Down is a big blitz for a lot of defenses, especially if they sense that there's going to be a passing play, and they brought the pressure on that one and forced it incompletion.
What a move. Right through it.
Boom, bam, biff.
12 yards on the return that time. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. A fake to Crowell. Now it's Griffin. He's got time. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards.
and they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gary Barnidge with a career-high 4-touchdown game. And the Browns are pouring it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position.
No, why did you freaking bet it down?
Andre Hawkins, the intended receiver.
No.
Second down.
Sometimes
You
it
could
looks
have
pretty
picked
simple
that
batting the ball
off.
away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and
So
practice that goes
stupid,
into
bro.
it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Second and 10 now. Griffin surveying the field. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now Griffin. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Incomplete, he caught it.
See what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got time in the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Terrell Pryor, 57 yards. And the Browns continue to roll. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead.
Oh, that was a 50-point
thing. 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to
grandmother
preserve.
did the same. It smelled terrible. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, here's Griffin. A little dump off for Crowell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flags.
And this one brought in by Barnage. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 and the 16-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Griffin. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. On third down, Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete. Andrew Hawkins, the intended receiver. And that brings up third down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 33. And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And the Browns getting set to go. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh my
big
goodness,
play that
dude.
time for Cleveland. 46 yards. And the offense lining up first and 10.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play. When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they do.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I at least want a field goal.
A fake to Crowell. Now it's Griffin. Under pressure, they got him again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And how about this?
Go for it.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. This is complete to Hawkins. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Defense.
What? Man, you're crazy.
And this looks to probably be the final play.
Boo! You gonna throw it over here. He's 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 gonna throw it over here. That was me! I did that. No. I user picked it.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Well, the Cleveland Browns can beat themselves by a lot. I just gotta be bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Took 45 minutes in one game. Dang. Well, that's gonna be it for the live stream for right now. I'm gonna say for right now. So, see ya.